South Park: The Stick of Truth is finally out. It seems like this game was coming out for the last, I don't know, 3, 4, or 5 years. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a long run for me, especially. I'm Andrew Reiner, and this is Game Informer's Test Chamber, where we take a look at new games coming out each month and every week. I got Dan Ryckert here.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So we did a cover story unveiling this game a long time ago.
I wrote that.
You did. You talked to Trey and Matt, the creators of South Park, who wrote this. I guess they wrote and kind of directed this, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Obsidian put together the gameplay elements, but most of the humor and the script and everything, I mean, that was all directly written by Trey and Matt, who are big gamers, so that helps.
Now, there's a little stutter here going on with the graphics, Dan. I know it's pushing, we're playing on PlayStation 3. It's probably pushing the PS3 graphically to its limit.
Absolutely. I think this kind of rivals like The Last of Us, basically, in terms of that.
Have you seen this kind of stutter in the Xbox version and the PC version?
I actually have not played the Xbox version yet. I'm going to be. But the PC one is what I played. I beat the game on, and I did not see the stuttering on PC. That is strictly a PS3 thing. Hanson had some major glitches in the PS3 one. By the way, this is Al Gore. Don't let the disguise fool you.
I knew it! These are definitely hot Man-Bear Pig readings. Come with me. I must put this data in the data Man-Bear Pig base.
So now I got to go to Al Gore's storage locker, which I had to go to all the time because he kept spamming my Facebook feed, and I had to go kill him.
How far into the game are we here?
This is pretty early on. This isn't too far at all. So yeah, Al Gore lives in the storage locker where he researches Man-Bear Pig. Let's see what he has to say.
This is very interesting. The sensors have picked up Man-Bear Pig underneath the ground of South Park. If you know anywhere you can get underground, go there at once and run this defibrillator.
Doesn't sound anything like Al Gore.
So now
Man-Bear Pig, he's here. Man-Bear Pig, he's here.
So that's just a button you have, right? The fart button.
That's an analog motion. That's a whole. You got to build the fart up, and then you can let go.
And you can fart on anybody, anything. They all react.
Yeah. You can fart on all your buddies. You'll hear just Cartman crack up in the background sometimes when you fart, regardless of whether he's your buddy or not. But yeah, like the world, it's really cool. I kind of liken it to this old game, Virtual Springfield, where you got to kind of walk around Springfield and stuff. And it wasn't a great game, but it was just kind of cool to
see how it was laid out.
Yeah, walk around Springfield. I mean, this thing you've seen on TV a billion times, and it's done much better here. This is a better game.
And that's something Trey and Matt said going into this, is they never really thought about it, like how it was all laid out, right? They had an idea, but...
Yeah, they never knew, like, oh, well, here's where the school is in relation to, Kyle's house or anything, and they actually had to do it for this. So now in their head, that's kind of how they see South Park.
And this mission we're on, you created your character. How many characters do you have at this point?
Let's see how many buddies I've got with me right now. I think I just got Butters. Let's see, I've got Butters and Kenny right now. Kenny can charm by showing his boobs. That's his thing. Butters is kind of a healer.
And what's going on in this menu is crazy, by the way.
It's supposed to be like a Facebook type thing, basically.
Okay, why don't you just go through some of these menus here?
Yeah, so your home is your Facebook feed, basically. So this is where, I found Jesus. He was hiding in the church, and so he's friends with me on Facebook.
You got to pick a better hiding
now.
spot, Jesus.
Yeah, he was hiding in the pews and laughing, so it was pretty easy to find him. Then he hid behind the altar. But yeah, so you friend people, and that's basically kind of like how you level up, is as you friend people, you'll see you get these perks. And so if I get 6 new friends on Facebook, I can unlock one of these permanent perks. And as you level up via XP and stuff, you can upgrade your spells. Right now I'm playing as the Jew class. I played as the mage before, so this is pretty new. I can level up my jujitsu pummel thing here. So all the different classes have different attacks and everything. I like the mage a lot for what it's worth.
Yeah, that's one thing from people that have been playing this. The one thing I keep hearing is it's a lot deeper than you would imagine. Like, there's like a lot of depth to the combat and lots of stuff to do in the overworld too.
Yeah. I mean, it's a real ass RPG. I mean, it's everyone's made the Paper Mario connection for good reason, because the combat plays out like that. In fact, I'll get into a fight here at the school, and you'll see how some of that works.
And what mission are we on here? Are we still doing the gore stuff?
No, this is the school. So we're going to go in and we have to help Clyde break out of detention. But first, I'll fight some ginger kids in here. Before we started recording, you saw me take a crap in the toilet. Anytime you see a toilet, you can crap in it and take your turd out and throw it in battle. So.
So you can have multiple missions going at once then?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, you've got active quests. I mean, it's like a Skyrim or anything, really. You'll have plenty of active quests, side quests, main quests. There's a decent amount of stuff to do here.
What if we just make friends instead?
Okay, so got your range stuff. I like to do a lot of that. So I'll hit the button once, and then I can hit X to do a normal attack. I can hit square to do a power attack. Or I can do triangle to kind of outfit it with a fart. So, like this one here, I'm using my magic. I have to hit X right when the lightning strikes Butter's hammer. There we go.
Oh, you just killed that kid.
That kid is dead. And then you can fart on them while they're down.
Does that happen every time, or is this just a scripted event?
This is some scripted thing. This is like a main story mission. So yeah, Clyde, there he is in detention. We got to get him out.
You're not getting out of detention.
I'll be out of here in 10 minutes.
Or it might be Craig. I always get Craig and Clyde mixed up. There's an achievement for farting on enough dead enemies.
Now these minions lurk the halls, terrorizing and suspending the innocent.
All right, where are we going here?
Insult to injury.
There are tons of just little things. Like, you can look at this stuff, and it's like, oh, God, that's a reference to this. That's a reference to this. Like, so much stuff that's happened here. Like, all the kids' closets, if you go into their house, it's just filled with tons of references. It goes a little... It's a little heavy with the references. Like,
what was their movie? Bigger, Longer, Uncut?
Yes.
And that was like their longest narrative. I guess they did some multi-part episodes.
Yeah,
like
they
the
did.
video game one last year.
In Imagination Land, yeah. So watch this.
But this is their biggest narrative they've ever done. How does it kind of stack up to the show itself?
I mean, I'd say it's probably on par with like a hour and a half movie as far as content and stuff. It's got a plot. It's pretty ridiculous, as you can imagine. But I'd say it's humor-wise, it's on par with an average South Park episode, I'd say. There are parts that really cracked me up. I wouldn't say I was cracking up the whole time, but it's good. I'm by no means disappointed with this game.
You're not going to get through this door. You might as well give up.
So pretty much every character you've ever seen is in this. So there's ways you can stop fights instead of going into this. A lot of times you'll see things in the environment like flames or whatever, and you can fart on them and the kids will blow up. And you get the XP and everything, but you don't actually have to go through the fight.
Is there any benefit to going into the fight?
Not really, no.
Okay, so it's the same exchange of XP then.
I believe so, yeah. So here I'm going to throw my Sling of David at him.
You were rotating the analog stick there?
Yep. And then you hit X when you see the little shimmy thing. Let's try the hammer. So yeah, same thing. So I'm rotating counterclockwise and X.
We're seeing if it works.
And same thing here. You got like defend by hitting X at the right time. And he's pissed off, which is kind of like a berserk type thing. Let's try this one, the jujitsu. This is just a mash X situation. There we go. And I'll swap out for Kenny here.
That's cool.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, so you can only have one at a time, but you can swap out between. There's like 5 different party members. So I'll show you Kenny's ability in a second.
How deep was the character customization for your 5th kid?
I mean, as far as a South Park character, I mean, you can. I'll go into that real quick, actually. You can kind of change it on the fly as far as your makeup and your clothes and everything. So here's your inventory. So yeah, I've got these things here, and you can actually modify it. You can go in, and I can add these, like, materia almost, to your weapons, to your equipment, all that stuff. So I don't have a whole lot now. Like, the gas mask I had to get because I was getting pepper sprayed in the face, and that stops that. Oh, I am wearing that. Okay. But yeah, all this, like, facial hair and stuff, I can put this stuff on.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's see. Go with that.
Is that stuff you're unlocking, or is that available from the outset, like the facial hair?
The facial hair and those things are unlockable. You'll find those in trash cans. You'll find them off dead enemies and things like that. Let's see. Double chin. Yeah, I'll get some sunglasses. Yeah. So pretty easy. There's a lot of stuff here. Like, this is all hair that I found around the environment.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll stick with that. Oh, I'll put the ginger freckles on. I think that's actually an achievement. Remind me to throw my turd at the next guy, too. I think that's a achievement.
I like these achievements that they're spitting out here.
They're pretty funny. Yeah, farting on passed out kids and stuff. It's pretty solid stuff.
So how would that be an achievement or a trophy?
If you, I think you fart on like 10 different kids or something. Oh, so watch this. So I need to use Kenny's buddy ability here. So I'll switch to my buddy commands. Okay, L1. There we go. So now I point him towards that. And so Kenny is going to show his boobs. And these are young boys, so they freak out about it.
Must have. Must touch.
Yeah.
So Kenny comes in pretty handy for that. So yeah, I always look around before every battle, because like, okay, you see that sign up there? I can make this fight a little easier on myself if... Take that down. So that kid's not going to be part of the battle anymore.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I think that kid's going to be stunned or grossed out because I farted on his face before the battle. This game's pretty good.
Yeah, look at him.
So yeah, he's grossed out, so he'll barf in between rounds. And yeah, so that actually does damage. So let's see, I should have a turd from earlier. Oh, I got a couple turds. So I'll throw my turd at this kid.
You can take the brass key from
So
my
they're
cold,
both
dead
grossed out.
hands.
Yeah, I got
there
the
you
turd
go.
achievement. Nice.
This is fantastic.
Let's see. Oh, okay, so this one, Kenny can summon all these rats. I'll do back and forth on the left analog stick. That's a reference to when rats ate Kenny in the first season.
Overrun!
So now they're doing bleeding damage. So they're going to be puking and bleeding every round, doing a lot of damage. Yes.
Oh, he just ran away. He
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
take it anymore. Was that a counter?
Yeah. So if you dodged an attack or blocked it, you can actually you can do a counter.
More officers down. We're taking heavy casualties out here.
Damn it, you hallway monitors need to stop playing around.
It's like the season finales of Community.
Now look, this is detention time, not time to play Dungeons and Dragons. And besides, he's never going to get inside here because to open the door you need the gold key, and the only way to get the gold key is by getting the silver key. Even if he has the brass key, he still hasn't made it past the boss level. Okay.
Wow.
It makes a lot of fun of just kind of video game conventions and stuff like audio logs and BioShock and stuff like that. It's you can tell these guys like games a lot. Ooh, I got.
I remember when we were first looking at this game, months before we were considering it for the cover. We got to see a video of it, and everyone in the office was like, "This just looks like something different. Like it's just fresh and unique."
Yeah.
Yeah, it does ape and mock to a certain degree things that are done in games, but the general vibe was that this is exactly the type of game that the industry needs. Is more deviations from the norm. Does it kind of live up to that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've never played a game quite like this. Like gameplay-wise, obviously, you can make the Paper Mario comparisons, but in terms of humor and everything, and being really true to the source material, I don't think I've seen anything as far as licensed stuff. Like you can point to the Batman games and stuff, but this is it's humorous, which you don't see that a lot.
Come quietly.
Like every Simpsons game sucks for the most part. Like Road Rage was okay, Hit and Run was okay, but this is one of the best. Let's see. I can set that on fire.
No.
And then I should be able to fart on this. Yeah. So I don't have to fight those kids.
Oh, don't forget to fart on him.
I like how they do a little grunt.
You haven't farted on Kenny, or do you just do it right there?
Let me make sure. I want to make sure he gets one. Alright, so nothing else. Oh man, if I would have done the books now, they would have fallen on those kids. But yeah, same thing like, Paper Mario. If they attack you first or whatever, they'll attack first in battle. So, a lot of those conventions are here. So now I have a new dodgeball. That's my new ranged thing. I hit it. What the hell? That was weird. Let's see. Royal Kiss. Oh, okay.
Ah.
HPV. I'll do a summon. I've got... Okay, here we go. This will be good to show. This is the Mr. Slave summon. And if you're familiar with his...
I know him.
All right.
Can we show this?
Sure. It's South Park.
This could be kind of fun.
Standing down.
Time to go.
So he will completely take any one enemy out of battle if you summon him. You also get Jesus and.
So what happened there is he knocked him through the floor.
Yeah, he sat on him. He's kind of heavy. He's a bigger guy,
Right.
and so he went into the floor.
Got sweaty.
Like-
Like, take off his pants.
He was underground. It's like a Tremors thing. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. So now I need to switch to Butters because he is the healer, and that kid is hurt and has the key.
So South Park goes pretty crazy. They push the boundary a lot.
It's what you would expect from Trey Parker, Matt Stone, for sure.
Hey, buddy, you're gonna be okay.
Thanks. I thought I was a goner. There were too many of them. They were too strong. Their hair too red. Maybe you can take the silver key and find the gold key. You can succeed where I have failed. Free Mackey's prisoners.
Yep. And now we'll move on.
You already got those guys.
I know. Just being able to fart on command is pretty great. Remember the first GTAs just doing that all the time?
Or else the quest for the silver key has been all for nothing.
That's gold key. No.
Be careful, douchebag. This is Mackey's lair. One wrong step and we could end up in detention.
Good eye. Damn.
The gold key.
Got the gold
No human
key.
has ever-
I don't want you to stop playing. I'm engaged in this. Invested.
It's pretty good. You're certainly going to play this, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I imagined you would.
Picking up tomorrow. Absolutely.
That's far
Nice.
enough, intruder. Where's your hall pass?
Is this a boss fight?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do this fight and then we'll
No
call
hall
it here.
pass? Then it's time to write you a referral.
I don't think I can use Mr.
That's
Slave
the
on him.
boss. Good luck fighting the boss, okay? You still think this is a game, young man?
Yeah, what is the big kind of setup at the beginning of this game? How does it all get started?
You're the new kid. You just moved to South Park, and your parents are like, hey, you got to go out there and meet friends. You know, you're new in town. And so they're in the middle of this huge kind of role-playing thing across town, and you join up.
Now, don't spoil anything, but do they do anything outside of these graphics?
Yes.
where they kind of break free and do something different?
There's one part in particular, one section of the game that really made me laugh. I was talking to Ben Hansen about it. He really likes this part too. I won't spoil it. It's pretty damn funny though.
Feel my righteous fury.
But yeah, it's a much different art style.
What's this one now? Oh, just the lightning.
Yeah. I kind of want to use the rat. That'll hit everyone.
So you're trying to block those.
Yep, each one.
And your HP, PP, mana, what's going on there?
Your mana is your farts, which I wish I had some right now because when they're channeling an attack, you can interrupt it by farting on them.
Do you have items you can use to get mana?
I do. I always overload when I try to. You'll like eat a burrito or whatever, and then you'll crap your pants. So that's a glazed ham. So if I eat that, I'll have a lot of farts. Hot pockets. Okay, so that's a smaller one. So let me eat a hot pocket, and then hopefully I'll have enough for a fart. Yeah. Okay. That's perfect.
There you go.
So now I can interrupt his channeling spell by farting on him. All right. There we go.
And you reviewed this. What'd you end up giving it?
I actually have not written the review yet. And,
okay.
I think I know the
You
general.
should get on that.
Well, the thing, yeah. I do hear there are some complaints about technical issues, which I played it mainly on PC, did not have a lot. But I know Ben Hansen had some major problems with this version.
The PS3 version. And
Yes.
what was he running into?
At the end, he couldn't even finish this boss fight. Like he got to basically the last boss fight and it kept freezing up on him. But I did talk to Obsidian. I reached out to them, and they are aware of it, and they're working on it. Apparently, PC is already patched up, and the console one should be coming soon.
So hopefully, we're recording this before launch, so we don't know if it'll be available day one, but
Right.
hopefully that's the case.
Yeah, well, let's hope.
Or by the time people get to the end of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I forgot the ricochets now. Awesome. So yeah, you can upgrade.
So you
your
upgraded
spells.
that, okay.
Yep.
I wasn't worthy of the sash.
What are some of the side activities in the overworld?
The kindergartners, playing hide and seek with them. Al Gore is obsessed with Man Bear Pig, so you have to help him track him down. Finding Chin Pokemon. There's 30 Chin Pokemons you can find.
Damn you, Craig!
All right, well, let's end that here. This game does look like a lot of fun. Any complaints, Dan?
It gets a little reference heavy to where it's just constantly like, hey, remember this? Hey, remember the crab people? Hey, remember Mr. Slave? Remember when he did this? Oh, here's, but it's funny and charming, and it's a love letter to the show, and fans of it will like it a lot.
So fans will get more out of it with those references then.
Yeah, even if they're kind of predictable sometimes, it's still fun, and just walking around South Park like this is pretty sweet.
Cool. Well, all right, everyone. We'll see you next time on Test Chamber.
Dude, did you shit your pants?
Yeah, just